In this video, I'm going to go over the 3 things you should consider before you make your first piece of content. And we're going to get started right now. Hey, what's going on guys? Max here, and welcome back to another Content Creators video. The one-stop shop for all of your content creation needs. Steve, that was lame. Can we come up with a new tagline? Seriously? Please? The hardest part of content creation is just getting started. Most people don't understand the amount of preparation you have to do when you're thinking about making a YouTube video or making a live stream or just making clever, engaging Twitter posts. So that begs the question, where do I start? Well, don't worry, me and my AI Steve have you covered in this video. The first thing we need to do is we need to define what content creation is. Now, typically when you hear the word content creation, you think about YouTube because most YouTubers refer to what they're doing as content creation because they are cutting and editing things, so I guess that is a fair point. But the kicker with all this is making content for Discord, making content for Twitter, making content on a live streaming platform. That's all forms of content creation as well. Once you understand that, oh, I shouldn't just make YouTube videos, maybe I should start making content for Instagram, or maybe I should start live streaming. That's when you truly dive into the depths of what you can do with content creation. So all of that leads to our first topic, which is talking about picking 3 to 4 social media platforms to make content for. The reason why I say 3 to 4 is because most people either pick too few or they pick too many platforms to post content on. In the beginning, when you're getting started with this, you're going to be doing a lot of experimenting and it's going to take a lot of time. And if you're investing yourself into too many platforms, like 5 or 6, for example, you're going to have yourself spread too thin and you're not going to be able to fully understand how to post content for each platform. After a while, once you've gotten comfortable posting on the platforms that you choose in the beginning, you're going to be able to take that content and apply it to any additional platforms that you want to add. My recommendation is you hit the big 3. You hit YouTube, you hit a live streaming platform, and then you hit Twitter. The reason why I say those 3 is because YouTube is going to be the most discoverable platform that you're going to be able to use. A live streaming platform is going to be somewhere where people can interact with you live on a regular basis. And then Twitter is going to be a place where people can get in touch with you when you're not posting on YouTube and you're not actually live on whatever streaming platform that you choose. Once you've gotten comfortable with the big 3, you're going to be able to translate that to maybe a Discord server or maybe a Facebook page or Instagram. Whatever you want to do, you're going to be able to take what you've learned on the 3 that you started posting on and be able to translate that over. In the next few videos, we're going to be going over what you should be posting on YouTube, how to create engaging content for Twitter, and also what you should be live streaming on a regular basis. Definitely make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and have your notification bell on because you're going to be surprised at the content that I have planned for those videos because it's definitely outside of the box. So the next thing is a pretty obvious one, but make sure you have the basic equipment you need to get started. In 2020, it's important to understand that there's specific standards for how your content should look and sound on each platform. And while I understand spending thousands of dollars on equipment is A, not advised, and B, not doable for a lot of people, you need to understand that you need to meet the minimum standards to get started with content creation. That means taking a look at your PC. Is your PC able to handle a 720p 60 live stream at the minimum? Or are you able to record a 1080p 60 video for YouTube? These are all things you need to understand because those are kind of the basic standards for each platform, because YouTube is honestly a whole new animal with how you should be producing content, and live streaming is becoming more and more like YouTube as time goes on, so 720p is the basic standard you should be shooting for. I would highly advise making sure that you at least have a 2000 series graphics card from Nvidia or newer, and also you have the current generations of CPUs such as the Ryzen 3000 series or the Intel variants of those. Prior to making this video, I created a kit link that I added to the description below, and you can click that and it takes you to my kit page where I go over the different recommendations I have for a beginning starting PC and also a upgraded version of that PC. So when you have your PC together, you need to start looking at the peripherals like your microphone, for example. I highly suggest that you go with a USB mic to start off with, like a Blue Yeti, but honestly, if I had to steer you in any direction, just go ahead and invest into the Elgato Wave. The best thing about this microphone is the fact that it comes with a piece of software that you can use to have full control of your audio, which is not seen on most USB mics today. Next, you should be looking at webcams, and the 2 webcams that I recommend more than any others is the Logitech C920 and the Logitech Brio. These are 2 of the best webcams you can get on the market right now. So in order to get the maximum quality from both these webcams, you're going to need lights. So you're going to have to make sure you get a good pair of lights, at least 2, because that's going to be able to light 2 sides of your face. I also created a kit link down in the description below for all the equipment that I suggest you should get, including the ones I just mentioned. So you can click that down in the description below. It'll take take you to a beginning starter kit and also a pro starter kit for all your content creation needs. The last thing is to make sure you understand what free resources are available for you to use to get started with content creation. Now, most people think they need to spend all this money on Fiverr to get a custom made logo or fancy design work or a stream overlay or alerts or anything like that. And honestly, you don't need to do any of that. You can make everything completely for free yourself. Now, on the streaming side, most streaming platforms these days have plenty of free resources available, such as overlays, alerts, and widgets. The two that offer the free resources are Streamlabs and Streamelements. With Streamlabs, you can get a ton of free ones, but they also have a lot of paid ones that are animated. So if you just want to spend like 20 bucks or 30 bucks, whatever it is, you can actually go there and you can download an animated overlay and you can go ahead and get started with that. For design work, I highly suggest that you look at the website called Snappa. I've talked about this in other videos before, but I use this to the utmost degree when I was creating my design work. Like most of you, I didn't come from a design work background. I have a little bit of a creative mind, but I had no idea how to create banners or logos or any of those things. So the cool thing about Snappa is that you can go there and they have a lot of preset ideas for creating offline pages or creating your banner for your YouTube or even creating a logo. So I would highly advise that you go there and you can get 3 free downloads to start with, or you can just pay $10 for a month and create all the design work you want and be able to download that and have options to use as well. I also provide free resources on my Discord, so if you want to go there and get things such as panels for your Twitch page or cam borders or overlays or even helpful transparent images for your YouTube videos such as pop-ins for social media like Twitter, YouTube, or whatever streaming platform you're on, you can go to my Discord. We're going to have tons of free resources coming out as often as I can make them, so that way they can help you guys be able to cut down the things you need to do when you're getting started with content creation. The last thing is make sure you download DaVinci Resolve. That's going to be your best friend when you're getting started with content creation. It's a free editing software that you can get, and honestly, it's really good. And I'm never probably going to buy any software because you can do so much with DaVinci Resolve. I've created so many things, such as my animated borders for my stream. I've created social media pop-ins for everything on all my social media platforms. I'm able to edit Twitter posts as well on there. So I highly suggest that you download that immediately, and you're probably never going to need to buy anything else unless you go to like Mac or some crap like that. All the links for everything I discussed, such as DaVinci Resolve, my Discord, Snappa, all those things are down in the description below. So feel free to click any of those links and start downloading or getting started with any of those options. Alrighty, feel free to hop over to my Twitch and ask any questions about what we discussed in this video and anything else you'd like to see in future content creation videos, as well as just any general questions you may have. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Content Creators, and as always, we'll see you next time. I'm gonna spam all these. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. Whoa, holy crap. All of them are spamming at once. We're gonna break the stream. Holy crap. Everybody's getting shot at. Run back. Did that work?